Hello friends, and welcome to FlossTube Friday number 10. I can't believe I have 10 videos already. Well, the most popular video right now is the Meow unboxing and review. If you haven't seen it, be sure to check that out. Today, I thought I would give an update on my thoughts about this project. And I've made some decisions on the direction I'm going to go with it. If you recall in my first review, I wasn't very happy with the materials. They are okay for a beginner, but I was wanting something more. I just wasn't happy. And the whole point of crafting is for it to bring you joy. So I kind of went down a rabbit hole. Let me explain. The fabric. It's nice enough. It's Ada. The holes were not very consistently punched though, and I was struggling with the black thread and this fabric. And it's a little stiff, but it's okay. Here's the other thing that happened. I'm working on another project, and I decided to use some of this heavenly heaven and earth design fabric. It's Easy Grid, and I promise you, I measured twice and I cut once, but I was thinking that this grid was 1 inch. It is not 1 inch. It is a 10 by 10 grid. So if I take my trusty kitty measuring tape, it's actually 3/4 of an inch. Please learn from my mistakes. Always use your measuring tape. So I discovered after I had started stitching on this other project that it was too small. So I thought, I have an idea. Let's use this for the Meow project. I don't want to waste it. So that's what I decided to do. And you can see that I have found the center. So that's what I decided to do. So I measured twice with my trusty measuring tape. I needed a 9 inch by 9 inch square. So this is about 9 inches, and this is a little more than 9 inch because I didn't want to include the selvage. So we're good. So I found the center and I marked it. So we're all ready to stitch this with this fabric. Then I thought, well, I don't really like that it's not DMC thread. Because what if I make some major mistakes or have huge knots and then I run out of thread? So I decided to make a Michael's curbside run. Don't worry, I was safe. And so I needed to find what the conversions were for this. So I went to the website. So I went on Google and I found the website cyberstitchers.com, and it has a dimensions to DMC conversion. And I'm going to compare them for you. So here we have the dimensions original thread and the DMC converted thread that I picked up at Michael's. So let's compare. Let's start with the white because it's the most controversial. So this is number 11001. When we look at the conversion, it says white. White DMC is actually this color, and you can see that it's kind of a gray, kind of a light gray. It's not really white. So they also have a color called Blanc that doesn't have a number attached to it. And it is still kind of an off-white. It's close. What I decided to go with was number 5200, Snowball White. And it's a true white. So be careful when you're looking at whites. Then we have number 18403. This is black, which is 310. It's pretty much the same. It has a little bit more, the DMC has a little bit more of a matte finish to it. Moving on to the other side of the card, we have this dark gray. It's number 18512, and the conversion for it is 317 pewter gray. It has a little bit more of a bluish gray to it. I think it's prettier. Then the light gray is 18511 for dimensions, and for DMC it's number 415 pearl gray. It's a little darker and a little brighter, so I like that too. And the dark green, dimensions 16267. The conversion for that is number 904. And it's a little darker and has a little bit less yellow in it. Then we have the light green, number 6907. That's pretty spot on. I'd say that's exactly the same. And then we have the pink, number 13069. This converts to DMC 760, grenadine pink. It's a shade darker, maybe a little more orangey. So there you have it. We'll get rid of that. And this is our new thread. We just need to get it on a needle threader or however you organize your thread. And we're ready to go. So does that mean that this is a bad kit? No, that's not what this means. The materials, they're okay. I was able to stitch it, and for a beginner, it's just fine. But if you're a craft snob, what's a craft snob? Someone who just really enjoys the best of everything, then you might consider finding this pattern and then buying your own materials. Yeah, it'll be a little bit more expensive, but that's a choice. Do I still recommend this kit? Absolutely. I think it's a great kit. And I hope you enjoy it. Happy stitching! Hi, Alex. What are you doing? Is it a rainy day? Aw, it's a rainy day? And you're in your hammock all snuggly? Aw. Do you love your hammock? You're so soft. For those of you that don't know, Alex is a Maine Coon. And he has a lot of funny habits, like Maine Coons do. And I just love him. He's the best kitty